Welcome to New York Street Talk. I'm your host, Danny Hall, and we're super excited. Now, some of you may remember I launched New York Street Talk back from my Bella Magazine and Bella TV days. Well, now I'm here to welcome you to our official relaunch. So our new tagline is Be Heard, No Judgment, and we're super excited. So some things you're going to be able to catch on New York Street Talk. It's going to be all about New York. It's going to be some entertainment. It's going to be some real estate. It's going to be some lifestyle. It's going to be some beautiful arts and culture and amazing philanthropic events for a lot of great causes out there. So welcome. Thank you. Sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Our first segment, I was thinking, basically was going to be New York's tagline is I love New York, right? So I thought appropriate, let's get out on the street and ask some folks, what do you love about New York? So come take a look.
I just love the architecture, honestly. It's very pretty, it's beautiful.
Yes, you know what? It feels amazing when you are walking around the street of New York. This is why I'm here, right?
Exactly. Thank you guys so much. Well, welcome, enjoy.
Thank you.
You too.
Take care. Bye.
Oh, the older I get, the less I like it. It's so crowded, so many people, such congestion, there's terrible traffic, and more difficult for an older guy to get around. But I still love it. That's why I come.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. New York's tagline is I love New York. Can you just tell me something you love about New York? One thing you love about New York?
Actually, I cannot say anything because it's my first time, and then I just arrived yesterday. So I'm so excited, to see everything. But for now, I can say it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
It's the best city in the world, where dreams are made.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you.
I've just been here 2 years, almost 2 years. This is a brand new city and country for me. Vibe is really good and people very friendly. That's why I really love New York.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Have a good day. New York's tagline is I love New York.
Yeah,
Can you just tell us one thing you love about New York?
I like the tweakers on the streets. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell me just one thing you guys love about New York.
One thing I love about New York is walking all over the place and finding new places you haven't met, and then experiencing all the different things.
It's amazing. Great. Thank you, buddy.
Everything. New York's the best, man. So we love New York, bro. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you too.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed that. It's a lot of fun just getting out there with the people, talking with the people. It's one of the reasons why I love New York. It's alive, it's full of just life, and it's a great place. So being it's fun and things, I figured, you know what? I'd love to tell you a few things really fun about my native, beautiful borough of Staten Island. So most of you know I'm born and raised here for many years, my whole life, and my family, both sides, over 100 years. So I'm very passionate about Staten Island. It's a beautiful place to live, work, and raise a family, as I did, and it's misjudged in a lot of places. So if you get a chance to come out here, one of the things I'll first of all tell you to do is take the beautiful Staten Island Ferry. It's a 25-minute ride from Manhattan right to Staten Island. You get to see the beautiful New York Harbor, lovely Statue of Liberty, so many things when you get off the boat. It's absolutely amazing. I would say 70,000 people, I realized, ride the ferry daily, so it's pretty amazing. Put my glasses on here as well. I need this now as I'm getting in my older days. Another thing I would say is to visit the Staten Island Zoo. Beautiful place. Everyone loves a zoo. I took my kids there, my wife. We always check it out. So definitely hit the zoo. Snug Harbor Cultural Center and Botanical Gardens. This is an amazing spot. It's basically 83 acres that basically covers 19th century Greek revival buildings, Staten Island's Children's Museum, Newhouse Center for Contemporary Art, Botanical Gardens, and the Staten Island Museum. So it's packed with good things to do for everyone. Definitely check out Staten Island Snug Harbor Cultural Center. Fort Wadsworth, an amazing place. It's actually, it overlooks New York Bay, and it's the longest running military fort in the nation. It guarded our beautiful New York City for over 200 years, and it closed eventually in 1994 and turned into a 226-acre beautiful park. So for sure, check out Fort Wadsworth. Postcards, Staten Island Memorial for 9/11. We obviously cannot, everyone should never forget this. So we want to, of course, thank our first responders and our amazing NYPD and our fire department for everything they've done. So check out Postcards on the North Shore of the island for a beautiful memorial for 9/11. Federal D. Roosevelt Boardwalk and Beach. My wife and I, excuse me, many times take our bikes along there. Great place. Come check it out. The boardwalk is amazing. You have beautiful beach, beautiful scenery. It's an amazing thing to visit and check out. So definitely see this as well. The Museum of Tibetan Art. Something else great. You have Tibetan monasteries there, ritual artifacts, scroll paintings, musical instruments, and more. So it's definitely a place to check out, and you want to see that when you come to the island. Historic Richmond Town, another beautiful place. Has some of the oldest buildings, pretty much it was certainly the United States. It basically goes back to the late 1600s, to the colonial times, when the Dutch first settled here. And it's home to more than 30 historic buildings, including the oldest schoolhouse in the United States. So, little fun fact, come check it out. Historic Richmond Town, you won't be sorry. Sorry if my hands a lot. It's part of my Italian side. Now, St. George Theater. Absolutely beautiful. It's a magnificent restored theater that has everything from concerts to plays to just everything in between. It's a great place to check out. Come see a show. Come tour it. Very nice. Good restaurants all around. You won't be disappointed. Last but not least is the Conference House on Staten Island. Now Staten Island is the southernmost point of our beautiful New York State. The Conference House is at the southernmost point of Staten Island, so it's the southern point. It's a historic place because they tried to have a meeting there to end the Revolutionary War. So you basically had Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, a bunch of other people. Unfortunately, it did not end the American Revolutionary War. The war continued for another 7 years, but it became an amazing place to visit, to see. It's a historic site, so come check that out as well, and we'd love to have you there. So hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to give you tips on things all about New York City. I started with Staten Island, again, because it's where I'm from, and I'm very passionate about that. But we're going to move right into our beauty segment, I'm going to introduce you to a person who's going to give us some beauty tips. And we're here for June, so I know it's getting warm and a lot of different things with humidity and hair and all different stuff. So without saying that, I'd like to please introduce you to an award-winning celebrity hair color artist and authority, Mr. Marco Pelusi. So Marco, what do you have for us?
Hey Dan, it's Marco Pelusi here from Marco Pelusi Studio, West Hollywood. Here to bring you June hair tips, and we are in the middle of summer. We are about to embark on sunny times and sunny days, so make sure to use products for your hair that contain some form of sunscreen in them. You can ask where you're buying the products. Ask them if the products contain sunscreen to protect the hair color from fading. And be sure, when you get into a pool, to wet your hair before you get into the pool, because the hair acts just like a sponge. So whatever you introduce to that hair first, it will suck up. So at least wet your hair with water before you get into the pool to allow the chlorine from the pool to roll off the hair rather than become absorbed into the hair. So there you go. Protect your hair with sunscreen, and make sure to protect your hair by wetting your hair before you get into a pool, and have a wonderful summer.
Thank you, Marco. Very great. I know you've covered many celebrities, and I appreciate you giving us all your tips and insight. Great information, great stuff. Thank you. Moving right along, many of you may know I'm a real estate broker, and I've been doing that for 23 years. I'm very passionate about it. I love helping people find their dream homes, investment properties, and everything in between. So a little market update, basically from April of 24 last year, 23, to this year, 24, the market's up about 4.9%. On average, the number of about year over year, we've seen an increase in about 3.4% of number of homes sold year over year. So not as much typically you see in New York. New York, a lot of times, typically is 6 to 9%. Nationally, you're basically about 3% a year, about 15% every 5 years. New York, a little stronger markets. You're typically 3, like I said, 6 to 9. This past year, it was just 5%. Still not bad at all, still great, so you've still done well. The beginning part of this year, we saw kind of a slow market. Things have definitely jumped up and picked up in the second part of this year, or this end of the second quarter. So there's an old saying, when's a good time to buy? I like to say 5 years ago. So you're not gonna go wrong. It's a very solid asset, real estate, very solid move. So I would encourage you, call a broker, get involved, get in the market, and be involved. You will not be disappointed. So that's my real estate update for the month. Basically, moving right along, we want to jump into what's June known for, June awareness. So first, something very serious and involved is PTSD Awareness Month. Obviously, that's something that we need to look into, and we want these gentlemen and women come back from war, come back from the military, and something they need to really deal with. And so be nice to veterans. They're here, they help us, they're allowing me to do this, they help you, just give you the freedom, and all these protests and everything else that's out there all happens because of our men that fight for us and gave us this freedom. So very passionate about the military. Thank a military person next time you see them. Thank a police officer, fireman. Thank everyone that's helping us in this beautiful country. Men's Health Month. I try to do my push-ups. I try to do my activity. Get out there, guys. Keep healthy. Eat right. Get to the gym. I just heard somewhere an hour of working out a day is 3 hours added onto your life. So very important. Men's Health Month. Do that. Gun Violence Awareness Month. Very controversial. Be careful if you have a gun. Just be careful with it. Know what you're doing. I'm certainly not against it. I just feel we have to be careful with them as well, and just be, very, very diligent with what we do. It's Immigrant Heritage Month. It's LGBTQ plus Pride Month. It's, of course, Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all you dads out there holding it down. I'm the proud father of 3, my Lindsay, Lauren, and Chase. Amazing kids, doing fantastic. Could not be more proud. So thank you to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day, enjoy, and God bless you. So guys, it's another very important holiday, probably the most important holiday in June, is Juneteenth. This is when we commemorate the ending of slavery here in the United States. So just what an important day, what a powerful day for us to have. What a horrible thing that people had to go through as slaves. And I'm just proud that we have this day on the calendar. I'm proud for June. It's an amazing day, and so please celebrate Juneteenth with us as well. Well, that's it, folks. It's a quick wrap-up. It's a quick first clip. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed being with you. I enjoyed doing this, and you can check us out every month. Next month we're going to have a New York Artist Spotlight, so you can look for that and check that out. If you have any questions, you could please email us at info@nystreettalk.com. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love your suggestions and what we can do. And that's pretty much it. It's a wrap. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you.